Let's see if it works this time. Looks like I got no bra on, no clothes on. Hey, I'm having a rough time here with the computer today. I'm doing better. I'm still coughing like crazy, but thanks for asking, Melanie. Thanks for coming in. I'm hoping that I'm able to continue to do my Monday lives. Hey, Tony, how are you today? So I didn't do my Wednesday live because I was so sick, and I just totally passed out. couldn't even function. So, and I think I'm over it. I'm praying. I was so worried that I even went and took the dreaded C test, and that was negative, thank God. But I'm getting better. It's been a crazy few weeks. I went on vacation, if y'all know, to Georgia, and was run. I've been run the whole time. So I guess now that I've slowed down, it's time to get sick, right? And I'm still in chaos in the house because I'm remodeling the kitchen, which is crazy. I don't know where I'm going to put everything. So how have you guys been doing? I'm starting a new garden bed too that I've been working on. And I'm hoping to put a whole lot more beans out. And I'm hoping to also add in a lot more sunflowers and stuff, so that hopefully I can harvest sunflowers for my animals. Is it still cold where you're at, Melanie? I don't know where you're at, Tony. I enjoyed seeing your solar oven video, and your friend Walt place is pretty. Yeah, he's got a nice little place there, and it's so funny because it's so easy to do the solar. It just, amazes me. He's taught me so much about the solar. It's not funny, and I really want to do bread in it, but I haven't had a chance. No, not cold here. I'm in North Carolina. So you're getting warm like me. Pretty warm here. Right now it's 80 degrees. And I still need to go outside and work. Crazy, huh? I got to fill up those two. Uh, I should probably do a video on that, but I haven't started a video. Oh wow, 87 high today. It's only 82, so you're hotter than me. Wow. I think probably a lot of ours is because we had some cold fronts come through. And yeah, it's going to reach up and later on in the week to your 87. So I hope it doesn't reach that for you. It's miserable. People have no clue. Does it stay like that all summer for you or not? Sorry, I tried to get here by noon, but I just have trouble with the computer, and I don't know. It was really giving me a fit. Let me make sure I got rid of the other one. I think we have a front coming through tomorrow, and it will be back in the 70s. Oh, that would be so nice. If it could just stay in the 70s, it would be perfect, but it won't do that. And I guess it's good that we have the cold and warm, because a lot of the plants have to have that cold to make the fruit and stuff like that. But summers are miserable here. Yeah, ours is too. And I don't know how I'm going to do it without air conditioning. I'm trying my best not to use any extra electricity. I want to process out my stuff in the freezers. I've got 3 freezers running. Well, 2 of them are full size. One's a smaller size. I don't know what size it is, but it holds just as much. And it's filled with mangoes and stuff like that I can't process right away. But I definitely need to process them and make jelly because I'm running low. I don't know how you do it without air. Well, sometimes at nighttime I turn on the air, but it doesn't I want it to run constantly, and it won't do that. It shuts off itself when the room temperature gets to where it wants, and then it stays off, and then I get hot, and that's when I usually get sick. So I try not to run the air. But I will and eventually have to run it because I won't be able to function. I wish I could afford to get the central air and heat fixed, but that's the way life rolls. I'm hoping that I can keep my Mondays free so that I can be doing my live streams every Monday. I'm pretty sure next Monday I'll be on too. So, and hopefully I won't have trouble with the internet and the computers. I had to come over to the big computer because I couldn't get the little one to work at all. Are you going over? I think, is it Mama Z's or somebody's doing a live stream at 1 o'clock? Teresa said something about, I think it was Mama Z's. Um, I've got a lot going on right now. I got the quails hatching. I got another whole batch in there. Oh, and they have been getting out, so I've got to find a new way to cover the brooder. Your fruit trees are really putting on fruit. Yep, they are. Hey, Annadole, how are you? Oh, you're coming this way. Cool. Florida bound, huh? No, you're in Florida. Are you in Florida? I don't remember where you're at. I'm brain dead. Um, so I've got the quail going on. I just got 8 new chicks from Linda at 6 Acres Farm and Rescue, and they're doing really well. My rabbit, I don't know what happened, but I guess she was pregnant, and I found one baby that only had half of its body there. Really freaked me out. I don't know if I want to do rabbits anymore because I can't stand the thought of them eating them. We were in North Carolina, but headed to Anna Marie's Island in a few minutes. Ah, that's on the Gulf Coast, I think. So I'm almost out of the rabbit tree business. Although I do like it for the manure. um, so I've got a lot going on. It's terrible about the rabbit. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's hot here. But like Melanie said, it's 87 degrees supposed to be there today. So only today is only supposed to be what did I say, 82? Yeah, and that's a little bit north of me, so you might get a little bit cooler air. Not sure. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm going to do about that. It might be because there's so many males in there. The males might have done it. I don't know. I didn't realize that she was pregnant. Um, and I didn't realize that there was that long that we put them together. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't know what I'm going to do. We've got to do something different. I wanted to make a colony type a rabbit thingy, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. And I just don't feel like I'm just spending more money than it takes, you know. I am getting them manure, and that would cost me quite a bit of money, but I just feel like it's kind of costing me more money than I need to be spending on them. So I could just feed them plant-based stuff that I grow, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to grow as much as they eat, because they eat a lot. And now that I'm not letting the uh, sweet potatoes grow like way crazy, they don't have as much green foliage to eat. So it is what it is. Hopefully I'll feel much better tomorrow and I'll get back to my canning. I've got a lot of stuff to can right now. And I got a lot of little tomatoes coming in, the small ones. So I'm hoping I'm going to try to make some sauce out of it. But it's kind of weird I don't have that many red ones. I've got a lot of yellow ones, and I don't know how the yellow ones are so much more sweet and not acidic. So I'll probably have to add a lot of uh, uh, lemon juice to it. You said you were renovating your kitchen. What all are you doing? Well, um, I'm probably going to redo the whole thing because I got freaked out one day and pulled out the uh, cabinets beside the stove on both sides, and I found mold in the back there. So I've got to rip out the whole wall, and I need to buy a new refrigerator, and I'm going to make my own cabinets. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do about the sink counter part. I'm really decided what I'm going to do about the whole thing because it's it can be quite expensive, and because I'm on little funds, I have to do it a little bit at a time. But I do know that I'm going to rip out all the cabinets, but I don't know how I'm going to replace them. The reason why I have to do that is because when I had central air and heat, they did something wrong when they did the drainage to the outside of the house. And literally my house was flooded several times over and over again. And so the whole that is on the back side of the stove. So that whole wall has got black mold on it. So I'm ripping that all out and replacing all that too, the drywall and everything. But and I need to get a new light because I have one of those. I don't know why they put a ballast light up. That was really not. It's not. It's not enough light for me to cook with properly, and I mean it just doesn't really light up the kitchen very well at all. And I want to put something in that takes the new light bulbs instead of those old fluorescent bulbs. So I've got to do that too. And I would prefer to do dishes looking out the back window instead of looking in the dining room. Just a whole lot of things. I don't know what I'm going to be able to move and what I'm not going to be able to move. So it is what it is. And even if I just do one spot and get it all done and then move to the next spot, I'm okay with that. I'm not one of these people that has to have everything done right now. I dream all the time. My dream, my biggest dream is to have an open concept living room, kitchen, and then I want off of the kitchen, I want a walk-in refrigerator and freezer. That's my dream house. I don't have to have a big, luscious, lavish bedroom or anything like that, just a bed and dresser and closet. But I really want to be able to have my kids come and enjoy themselves in a big enough space. And we always gather around the kitchen and everything when we're cooking and all that kind of stuff. I just want it all open so that we can all hang there. I know it'll be hard to keep cool though, so I am doing some research on trying to find the most energy efficient ways to build that kind of thing. What do you want, baby girl? What do you want? She's wanting something. And I say dream as high as you want to, because if we don't dream of what we want, we never will strive to get that. I know sometimes I wonder what builders are thinking. I know. And my house, unfortunately, is a habitat home. So everybody that worked on it were not carpenters. They weren't. It's got so many problems you wouldn't believe. I have to replace nails that someone put in that are rusting from the drywall. They didn't have anybody that was a true carpenter on my job site, and unfortunately, right in the beginning of my build, my electrician John Bell had a massive aneurysm and died, and some other people stepped in and helped where he had stopped and finished the electric. But he was such a cool dude. He taught me so much about electricity. It wasn't funny. How to put them together, how to put all the stuff together. It was just awesome. And they built my house handicap accessible for my daughter, Linda. And everybody thinks that because it's a habitat home that you get it for free. No, I paid a pretty penny for this house, and it's finally paid off. But now that it's paid off, I can't afford insurance on it. So anything that goes bad, I have to fix myself. When the pipes busted under the house, I couldn't afford to have a plumber come out and fix it. So David fixed it. Well, because of all the floods and stuff, I had finally put in a what do you call it? An insurance claim, and I want you to know that they denied the claim. Hey, Linda, that's all right. I had trouble with getting on here today. Oh, cool. 5 of them so far out. David is in love with that cat. That cat is, all over him, sitting on him while he's talking. As soon as it hears my voice, it hops up on and tries to talk to me on the phone. David said, every time I'm talking to you, he's got to get right up to the phone and start trying to talk to you. He's got him spoiled rotten. That cat's got David wrapped around his little finger. So anyways, they denied my insurance claim. And that's that. I told David, I'm paying about $1,200 a year That was at the lowest amount. I paid almost 2,000. I think no, $2,400 one year for insurance. And I said, what I'm paying out insurance every year, I could have literally bought whatever I need to fix whatever's going on. Screw it. I'm going to do without. If a hurricane takes out the house, well, whatever. I'm just screwed. God's going to take care of me, and I'm not going to worry about it no more. Well, Melanie, that's, the thing. That's what happens. That's the reason why I'm fixing the kitchen on my own. If I had insurance, they would have fixed it. Now, I could do like my sister does. My sister really, I think she even got a lawyer on my mom's house. My mom had some issues with the insurance company, and they paid it. But now my mom is paying triple what she was paying before in insurance, and it's crazy. I mean, totally crazy. You end up having to pay that money back. So it is what it is. It's like my car, my truck. What they did to fix that side panel, I could live with that side panel having a hole in it. It wasn't nothing to me. I mean, sure, everybody wants pristine, beautiful things, but I live in the real world. Things happen. Well, I ended up having to pay $500 for my truck to be fixed when the girl who hit the side of my truck was on a bicycle and didn't have any insurance. I think she was an addict or something. I'm struggling with worry, and you are such a blessing and inspiration. Aw. Thank you, honey. Sorry. Don't mean to cough so bad. I think that constantly in this world we're struggling, worried about paying this bill, paying that bill, and I'm not trying to keep up with the Jones anymore. I'm trying to keep up with me and enjoy life the way I want to live it. I want to go on vacation. I want to buy teeth. Those are the things that are important to me now. Not worrying about keeping up with the Jones and all that stuff. I don't, someone told me something recently, and I want you guys to think about this, what I'm going to say. We are all I'm pretty sure everybody on here is a Christian and believes in God, and none of us are promised tomorrow. All of us can fail. People that we look up to are human, are people in our churches, people that we look up to as ministers or teachers or anything. They all fail. Life is too short to worry about I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Forgive people for where they screw up, I'm trying to say. We all make mistakes. And enjoy the time teaching your grandkids and your kids and stuff, and spend time on yourself, and don't try to live beyond your means. That's what I'm trying to say. I know what you mean. I think sometimes the younger crowd is always trying to have it all. Yep. I mean, you know, I used to enjoy going out to eat and stuff like that. I went out to eat with David. Um, I don't know. It's probably a month or two ago. I don't remember when it was. And I dropped $50. That was with the tip and everything, just for the two of us. And we didn't even order a drink. We just ordered water because we don't drink alcohol. But I also don't purchase tea or soda. Or I can't drink soda anymore. But it 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 totally surprised me how much it cost. And alls we did have an appetizer, and he had a burger, and I had a salad. Now, how in the world does that add up to a $50 bill? I mean, that was just like, wow. So I made a point to say to David, from now on, when I say, honey, let's go out to eat, remind me what I've spent at this visit, because I'm not doing this again ever. Not and pay this kind of money. It takes, for minimum wage, if you're making minimum wage, I don't even know what minimum wage is. I know it's under $10. It'd take at least $5 to make, if you're making $10 an hour, you take you 5 hours to make that $50. And that's not even with taxes being taken out of your payroll. So you had to make 6 hours to make that whole one little visit to the restaurant. I said, no way, I ain't doing it anymore. Right, my husband and I are decided to, it's better at home. Yeah, and my food tastes 3 times better. And I know what I'm putting into my mouth. There are some things that I buy at the grocery store that I can't grow or whatever. Like, I'm making bread and stuff like that. Hey, Susan, I'm making homemade bread and stuff like that now. I have to outsource the hey, Teresa, that's okay. It's about that time for me to get off of here anyways, because I know, isn't it who was coming on after me? I think it was Mama Z or something. That's all right. Yeah, Mama Z. So anyways, and we'll talk more about this, how I feel about this. Okay. The things that I grow and the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm trying to do makes my living expenses so much more I'm almost leaving. I could almost live debt free if I would stop buying things. So I'm trying my best, and I can almost make. Now I want to figure in everything from get go. I want to start figuring out what it costs me for jars and what it costs me for lids and all that kind of stuff. And when I get myself situated and the kitchen fixed up and everything, I'm going to start going in to making those type of videos so that you guys can see how much you could actually save if you do that type of living. And making sure that when I make something, that I'm making it in a container that is for the size that I need, so that I'm not got any waste, because I'm tired of giving leftovers to the dog, or I am making some of that into dog food purposely, but I'm really trying to get more efficient on what I'm spending. And when I come up in September, if the gas prices are good and we do get to come, we are going to go and get some stone ground wheat and stuff like that, so that I don't have to pay the outrageous prices that I'm paying for 5 pounds of flour. And I like the fact that now that I'm growing peppermint and stuff like that, I can make my own teas. Yes, I enjoy the tea that has caffeine, but I can make it go further if I'm adding stuff in there too, to make it more flavorful for me to enjoy. I'm putting out more roselle plants so that I can get more of those going on. So I need healthier ideas for meals too. I had not thought about cream cheese on chicken and potatoes like your solar cooking video. Yes, I learned that cream cheese chicken video when I took care of another couple many years ago. His daughter came in when he got cancer. She came in to live with us and stay there. And she cooked that meal for me. Well, I made it my own and do it a total different way. I make it different each time. I don't know if you like no yolk noodles. You can make your own pasta too, and put that underneath it, and let the drippings from the chicken go down in there, and it's so flavorful, so very good. And I'm sure there's so many people that have the Instapots and stuff like that. Now, I found out, and I'm still using it. I found out that my favorite pot that my mom got me off TV has been exploding on people, which is kind of freaky. I don't know if the Instapots are doing that or not, but there's so much that you can do on those. I have one good healthy roselle plant. The rest didn't come up. Wow, so many things I haven't thought about. Do you have any mill for your flour, Kathy? No, I don't. Personally, I want to get. I saw a video of I can't think of their names. Oh my goodness gracious, I can't think of. He just did a video where he did some parts for a fella who was doing a stone ground meal, and I'm trying to think of what their names are. This is too crazy. My brain doesn't work half the time anymore. I know you know who I'm talking about. They're a young couple. They just had a baby girl, and they had all baby boys before. And the Holler family. Yes, he just did a video where he went and helped this man who was making stone ground meals, and he repairs old mills and stuff like that. And he was saying how the newer mills, they downgrade your flour and your different stuff when it's grinding. So I would like to get some type of stone ground something, but I don't know. All I know is hey Julie, I really wanted to do that. Oh, thank you, Susan. I would really love to do my own. I would even go as far as to try to grow wheat myself to do that. So I don't want to cut into her time. It's already after 1, so I guess I'm sorry I was late, guys. I went on one and it didn't work, and so I had to cut it off and come back on again. So I hope to see you guys on Wednesday night, and again next Monday. So you guys have a great day, and try to go over to Mama Z's and check her out. I'll talk to y'all later.